Just an unassuming little shack in the back of the house here. Looks like used to be a wood shop of some kind at some point. See what's going on in here. Looks like a regular shed, fridge. And man, look at this place. Wow. I mean, don't you just want to spend a whole bunch of time in here? Fine beverage or two. So we did a lot of cool things in here. The construction of it is, it's interesting. Of course, we insulated all the walls. This planking, 8-foot cedar fence boards. Pretty much the cheapest way we could wood plank this thing in something that looks nice, you know? Cut off the dog ears. Number 4, not sinkers, but bright nails. I don't know, we like it. We like the way the nails look for some reason, I don't know why. In the corners, we took a cedar 2x4, ripped it into 1.5 inch pieces, rounded the corner, faded the end into the crown at the top, goes straight to the floor, and the wood baseboard goes to it. That's just white pine. We put a little chamfered edge on it. This is 1/4 inch plywood that we ripped into 2x2 pieces, 2 foot by 2 feet. Actually, we ended up going with 23 inches, so they'd all be the same size. And a screw in each corner. It needs a few more coats of urethane before it's ready to go, and all this white pine's going to get urethaned as well. Not the cedar though, just the trim and the floor. So I made this cool little checkerboard pattern when you arrange the grains like that. I forgot where I saw it, on one of those stupid home shows. These are Merlot barrels, and they weren't that expensive. We got a really good price on them, Amazon, like $100 a piece. So this bar top, it is 3 2x10s, and we just you know, run the important edges through the table saw to cut the, you know, framing lumber kind of has a rounded edge on it, so we wanted flat. And then we edge joined them. We use Craig jig, you know, that pocket screws kind of thing. These stripes, I took like 1/8 of an inch of wood off the top of these boards with the belt sander, and still the stripes persist. They have something to do with the fact they're not kiln drying framing lumber anymore. It's being like air dried out in the yard. There's 3 coats of urethane on now. We need about 3 more. Little 1x for the bar, backsplash, and a shelf. UPC code for decoration. Obviously everything's not finished yet. This is going to be all urethaned here. Got a little selection of booze. That first aid kit's actually a humidor. Very cool thing from Josh. And that thing holds about 40 cigars. A little butt bucket. That's real Grand Isle sand in there, man. We'll put another shelf up above here. It's a, what is that, a 2x8? Single shelf. Dad has always liked Shelby cars. America. America. America! This sweet little sailboat model. Very, very cool. I like that thing a lot. Dartboard's going here. This is a 1,000-year-old thermometer. A few old cane poles, but what we've got is my grandfather's fishing poles. We actually have them. We're gonna hang them up around in here somewhere. 5,000 BTUs keeps it nice and cold in here. Very simple, efficient air conditioner. Josh Downs is convinced that rooster tails are good for catching anything. It's the only lure you ever need. And the picture's kind of proof. One of those 2 people looking at off in the distance. That's a majestic photo. That is a rig there. It's made so you can swap the hooks out. What the hell is it? It's like out of a horror movie. What do you know about the bamboo rum? Sweet glass table. 6 leather wrapped chairs so everybody's got room to sit. We use this corrugated metal roofing for the ceiling. I've always liked that idea. And there is a vapor barrier and some styrofoam underneath it before the joists, and that's a 140 CFM fan to suck all the cigar smoke out of here. This is our high-dollar light fixture. We are going to be spending a lot of time in this place. What a wonderful place to be. There was a backpack full of rig tie-in gear and sleeves and connectors sitting right in this chair. I don't know where it went though. I can't see it anymore. Starting to break out the tackle. Soon it's going to be a mess in here, I promise you. There's going to be crap everywhere. Got fluorocarbon, some of our smaller sinkers that we use for Pompano rigs and Carolina rigs. Some hooks, small and large, beads and swivels and treble swivels and fluttering blades and all kinds of stuff in there. And a crimper for metal crimp sleeves. Nice, another pair of pliers. I make this 3-ring binder thing with these clear plastic envelopes in it. They've got different pouches and sizes, and it's a pretty cool. You know, a 3-ring binder doesn't hold up all that well, but the actual envelopes in there do. And there's different size pockets for different things. I usually fill this thing up pretty good before the trip, and then after the trip, it's most of the way empty. So we're in the process of getting it filled up.
We ended up swimming all the way across the marina, or that strip to the island, and back at like 3 in the morning.
God. You're lucky you didn't get washed away.
And I had a little GoPro stick in my hand the whole time, so it was just... I don't even know why I had it.
One by one, the boys floated in. We broke out the drinks, broke out the tackle, and we started making a pile of rigs. Put all your rigs in Ziploc bags. Save yourself the struggle. Looks like we're going to need a boat pole to put that sucker on. Catch us a few big sharks.